Stop, just for a second. Have you ever felt like you're trapped between two thieves? One thief steals your energy by demanding you live in yesterday. It's the hour hand of your life. Heavy, slow-moving, burdened with regret. You replay the mistakes, the chances you missed, the words you never took back. If only I had. The second thief steals your peace by demanding you live only in tomorrow. It's the minute hand, fast, frantic, always ticking into anxiety. You're constantly planning, worrying about the next crisis, the next promotion, the next mountain to climb. What if I don't? And the result? You spend your entire life being pulled back and forth, exhausted, paralyzed, and completely missing the only moment that actually matters. This was the life of a man named Elias. Elias was brilliant, but he was a slave to the clock. He'd spend his Mondays beating himself up for the weekend he wasted, that heavy hour hand. He'd spend his Tuesdays and Wednesdays frozen in place, utterly terrified of the presentation he had on Friday, that frantic minute hand. He was stuck in the emotional tug-of-war. His mind was a battlefield, and the casualty was his action. He had dreams sitting in notebooks, goals written on whiteboards, and potential pooling inside his soul, but they were all just waiting for the right time, waiting for the perfect plan, waiting for the past to stop haunting him. One day, completely defeated, he walked out of his office and found himself sitting in a quiet old clockmaker's shop, drawn in by the rhythmic tick-tock of hundreds of timepieces. He told the old clockmaker, "I feel like my life is being run by a machine that I can't control. The past is too heavy and the future is too fast." The clockmaker didn't look up. He simply pointed to a magnificent grandfather clock in the corner. "Look at the hour hand, Elias," the man said. "It's a great hand. It measures history, but it cannot be moved forward by worry. Now look at the minute hand. It's an important hand. It measures goals, but it cannot be moved forward by panic. Now listen. Do you hear it? That is the second hand, the smallest hand, the one everyone ignores." The clockmaker finally looked at Elias, and his eyes were piercing. The second hand is the only hand that is actively, measurably moving time forward. It is the only hand that requires momentum in the present. It never stops to regret the second it just passed, and it never pauses to worry about the minute it's approaching. It only knows the now. Think about your dream, your goal. It's huge, right? It feels like moving that massive hour hand from 9 to 10. Impossible. But the clockmaker's lesson is this. You don't move the hour hand. You only move the second hand. You don't solve the whole problem. You just solve the next 2 seconds of the problem. You want to write a book? Don't worry about the 50 chapters, the minute hand. Just write one imperfect sentence right now, the second hand. Tick. You need to forgive yourself for a past failure? Don't try to erase history, the hour hand. Just choose to treat yourself with compassion for the next 2 minutes, the second hand. Talk. You have a huge financial goal. Don't panic about the final balance, the minute hand. Just make one single disciplined phone call today, the second hand. Tick. The hour hand only moves because the second hand refuses to stop. Your future only changes because you choose to act in the present, in that tiny, precious 2-second window. Elias walked out of that shop and understood. He realized that the greatest power he possessed wasn't his intelligence or his passion. It was his agency in the now. He stopped trying to be perfect and started being present. When regret tried to pull him back, he heard that strong, simple tick and wrote one line of code. When anxiety tried to freeze him, he heard that firm tock and sent one single terrifying email. And guess what happened? His hour hand, his entire life started to move forward, not with a sudden, impossible leap, but with the steady, unstoppable momentum created by thousands of intentional, perfect nows. Today, you have two choices. You can continue to be a victim of the past and a slave of the future, or you can become the master of the second hand. Stop overthinking. Stop planning for the right moment. The right moment is a myth. The right moment is the one you are in. What is your 2-second action? What is your tick? Look at your goals, look at your fears, and then choose one thing, the smallest, simplest, most immediate thing, and do it right now. The second hand is ticking. Take your power back.